Hi, I'm Dr. Shauna Hogan from Regatta Chiropractic and Laser Center in Destin. This is your tip of the week. I have a special interest in my practice in the care of pregnant women as well as children, which is why I'm standing here today in our chiropractic kitty corner. I feel like it's important to explain why I feel so strongly that kids need chiropractic care. So this tip is going to be a little statisticky, but I feel like that's important to prove the point because you don't have to take my word for it. Research shows chiropractic for kids is vital. One of the reasons for that is that 65% of a child's neurological development, which is development of the brain and the spinal cord, is completed in the first year of life. So you want to give your new baby every opportunity to develop a proper nervous system. The first spinal misalignment that can affect the nervous system often occurs at birth. There's a research study that I think is particularly important by a gentleman named M.S. Gottlieb. He's a well-published researcher, and he reviewed the effects of the birth process and concluded that trauma from the birth process remains an underpublicized and therefore significantly undertreated problem. Another researcher, G. Gutman, documented a study of more than 1,000 infants. 1,000 infants, mind you. He found that approximately 80% of all newborns had some form of nerve dysfunction, concluding that many of the health problems that arise in infants can come from a misalignment of the vertebra in the neck, resulting in a lowered resistance to infections in the ears, nose, and throat. He also noted after light chiropractic techniques being utilized, even with the gentle pressure of the index finger, that the baby's spine could be normalized and reduce that pressure. A colleague of his, V. Fryman, and this is the last statistic, I swear, examined 1,250 babies 5 days after birth and found that 95% of them were not only misaligned but had cervical strain. This is important because left uncorrected, these misalignments are the things that result in nervous system dysfunction and can lead to health issues for your baby later on. One of the main reasons that I ended up finally making the decision about going to chiropractic school was learning about statistics like this. These are just not things that most people know about. So I'm a huge proponent of chiropractic care for kids. But people are catching on to that. It's not just me. And I think it's important to know that chiropractic has been proven safe. The International Chiropractic Pediatric Association published the preliminary results of a study in the Journey Explore, the Journal of Science and Healing, and the article was actually entitled "The Safety and Effectiveness of Pediatric Chiropractic: The Surveys of Chiropractors and and Parents in a Practice-Based Research Network." Love this one. So how safe is chiropractic care for kids? Pretty darn safe. 5,438 office visits. There were only 3 adverse events reported from adjustments. So that's a 0.00055% chance of negative reaction to a chiropractic adjustment. That's a risk factor for the mathematicians in the house of well under 1%. What those adverse reactions actually were to was minor discomfort that resolved within a few chiropractic visits. So get your kids checked out. One of the greatest advantages of being a patient in our practice for parents is a parent that's under care will also receive complimentary chiropractic care for their children under the age of 8. So come check us out.